The Electronic Collectible Fans Fly Guy for TekSushi.com. Another day, another G.I. Joe review. This is another Wave 3 Ultimate figure. This is Conrad Duke Hauser, or Duke as he's more commonly known. Lots and lots of accessories. In fact, the packaging even states on this lots of weapons, and boy, they really mean it. And I'll take you through and I'll show you all of them. First of all, let's get this out of the way. It's a stand. Pretty basic, black plastic, one peg. It says Hasbro made in China. That's it. So lots and lots of weapons come with this guy. I'll quickly cycle through them. Don't even know what half of them are, but there you go. There's one gun. There's second gun. Let me just focus a little sharper, sorry. Come on. There we go. We go for number 3 gun. So again, it's all green, which is a bit of a, it's the one kind of niggle I think I have with the figure is like, who has a green gun? Not very many people, I would suggest. And they're all green, no black, no chrome, no, anyways, plenty of weapons. And still they come. There's another weapon there, and we get not only one knife, but I'll show you a second one on the figure. And why not? Let's chuck in a rocket launcher, which he holds on to pretty well. I don't believe there's any removable parts from it. From memory. Oh, there is. My apologies. So yep, one hole and one rocket launcher in the end. So there you go. Now he also comes with, I've got sitting on him just now, one other weapon. And just in case you were short of weapons in any way, shape, size or form, here's another weapon. So that's a lot of weapons, man. That's a lot. So they weren't kidding. Now he also comes with what's called an aerial attack drone. This was announced quite some time ago. I remember reading the G.I. Joe forum and fans were really getting excited about it. And then lo and behold, here you get a wave with 2 of them in it, because one of the next figures we've got to review, the Data Viper, has it as well. Now some little transfers on there. Let me just super focus in on that. You can just see it on the side there. Attack drone is written there, and some other indecipherable text, and the US flag. And a little bit of close up on the detail there. There's the text again on the other side. Move the weapon out of the way. Yeah, I think it probably is text, but I can't read it. It's indecipherable. So this attack drone is unusual. Quite a different piece. I don't think we've ever seen this before in the G.I. Joe franchise. Leave a comment below and let us know if you have or not. I'd love to know. Now I picked these up as usual at dorksidetoys.com. There's a link underneath to try and get this figure if there's any left, but I'm sure there are. Duke's not the most fast figure to sell out, but being a goodie and all, but I'm sure you'll definitely be able to get one. Tons of Joes on that site. Definitely check out dorksidetoys.com and buy all my Joes there. They are Joe nuts, those guys. They buy tons of Joes. So if anyone's going to get them, check them out. They are bound to have, they've always got stock of Joes anyway, so check them out. Old, new, Renegades, FSS subscription figures, the lot. Now you'll notice on this drone here, the wings obviously can move in and out and do whatever you want with them. They've also got this kind of unusual part. Again, I'm not quite sure where this comes from, so I'd love to hear some thoughts from people. But this weapon, there you go, another weapon that Duke can use, has these 2 pegs on it, which allows it to, it's all moulded in part as one. So yet more weapons, just in case you needed more. You've got all these weapons and probably no ammo, but there you go. So this weapon with these green parts plugs on to that hole in the drone there, so a kind of double use if you want to. If by any chance you're short of weapons, well, you can then go ahead and pilfer from this. So this aerial attack drone is rather cool, and he can command that, I guess, and that goes flying around. Not quite sure what this peg here can do. You could, if you really wanted to, use the hole in the back of the figure and plug it in, but yeah, well, I guess you could. So maybe he can fly? I don't know. No, right. So anyway, it is really late here. I need to go to bed. Anyway, aerial attack drone. This uses aerial attack drone. We're looking at Duke here. This uses a couple of older parts, in fact quite a lot of older parts. This, I believe, is Night Fox, the head. A slightly older figure there, but this is the one of the heads that you get with Duke. So that's this. It's a Night Fox repaint, but nicely done, and I prefer this one actually to the other head which you get in the pack, which is Duke. And he comes with, it looks a bit of a Wally with that, like a bicycle helmet on there, but it doesn't quite work for me, but you can take it off. And then underneath we've got Channing Tatum. Yep, the eye's not quite the best paintwork there by Hasbro, but still, it's a great figure nonetheless. And it's actually pretty accurate to the movie character nonetheless. So there we go. So other features, just in case again you didn't have enough weapons, you'll see on that holster, working holster there, there's another removable tiny little pistol. Good God, it's micro small. I can barely hold it with my big fingers. Just see it there. Okay, and there's one other on the back. You'll see there's another removable knife there that sits in that holster. I've already shown you one, I believe. Did I show you a knife? Oh well, I'll show you another one anyway. So many knives and weapons, I don't know what's what these days. So there you go, there's a dinky little knife that slots into the back there in that little pouch. So underneath the combat vest is sadly nothing. It's the same kind of combat pattern as you'll see in the thighs and legs. So there's nothing underneath there, underneath that vest. You can just see a little bit of it up at the top there. The combat vest, again, this has been used quite a few times before in some other figures. I think Flint uses it as well in this wave. So all pretty similar. Some great detail on there. It really is. There's the American flag again there, just on his arm. Loads and loads and loads of detail. Love that combat armour. Fits well. The detail looks fantastic on the belt there again. That little working sheath there for the knife. The working holster on the thigh there as well. I'm sure some of these legs were used in Renegades figures too. But it's a good figure. It's a solid figure. I'm not so sure of that facial sculpt, and the neck's a little odd colour you can see there. So again, that's why I prefer the Night Fox head, which again I'll just put back on. It looks a little bit more. So again, you can even army build this guy and just make troopers. So why not? A great excuse to get on to Dark Side Toys and check them out. In terms of articulation, you can pretty much see this guy, ball jointed head, as usual, ball joint with a hinge on the shoulders. You can see the joint there. Same for the elbows, swivel wrists, and of course that double flicking wrist as well on either side. You've got swivel torso, standard legs that we get in the G.I. Joe, double joint articulation at the knees, and you get, even though it's a little bit hard to move with that extra boot piece, you get the joint with a hinge there on that too. So all in, a very articulated, rather cool looking trooper with a lot of weapons, and they really did mean it. So just as a quick count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, including the drone. 15 weapons. When was the last time you ever saw a Star Wars figure that had that many accessories? Never. There you go. So great job by Hasbro. This really is the Ultimates wave, as I think, but I'd love to hear your comments before. If you recognise any parts of the Joe that's been used before. I know there's a lot of great G.I. Joe fans out there who are much more knowledgeable than I am, so please do write in and let us know. Leave a comment below. Or you can join us on facebook.com/TekSushi. We're on Google Plus as +TekSushi, on Twitter at TekSushi, and of course TekSushi.com. If you like the videos, click subscribe, and you shall get all the latest reviews that we have. Literally, sometimes we can do one a day, if not more. So yep, you'll get them straight away. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. But if you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Let us know what you think of the video in either way. It's good to hear your thoughts. That's it. More G.I. Joe Ultimates Wave, can you believe it's still to come, so stay tuned. We'll see you for more soon. Ta.